Hey Drew, wanted to respond to your jury questions. First of all, thank you for understanding. Much love to you. Of course, you know that I use you, yes, but you are a good friend, and you can do that to good friends in these games and kind of get away with it. Your first question was why did I push so hard to get Cynthia out? And I don't really mean to insult you, but I really didn't push very hard. If you remember, the conversation sort of went like this: Who are we voting out this week? And you went Josh, and I was like, I don't know. And you're like, why not? And I'm like, well, it seems to me Cynthia would be a harder player to beat, and with the lesser numbers, it's going to be easier for her to get immunity. And you were like, yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, I'd be down with voting out Cynthia. So I don't really feel like I tried really hard. After you were down with it, I knew Josh was down with it because, Josh is my partner. Andy, I knew Andy would be a tough one to convince to vote against Cynthia. But at that point, I mean, it didn't really necessarily matter to me. I had you, me, and Josh were going to vote against her, and that's how it was. So I really personally don't feel like I tried too hard, but had that knock on done and Josh would have been voted out, I really still think I probably would have been in at least final two. Or at least final three, hopefully final two, because I would have just played it up like I was extremely loyal to you the whole time, and nothing would have been revealed that didn't need to be revealed. I would also like to clarify one thing. I don't hate anybody on the jury. I want to make that perfectly clear, and this is not a campaigning move. I don't want you to bury me for me in this game. I can do that myself. There was only one person in this game, in this entire game, that I hated, and they were dealt with quite quickly enough. Not as soon as I'd like, but they didn't make jury. Yes, Jess and I had arguments, but it's game stuff, really. So I'll run down. I'll talk about people in the jury. Drew, I think you're an extremely caring person. I think you always want to know if everybody's okay, and you often worried about how other people's feelings would be hurt, and that you were really caring that way. I think Andy's just incredibly fun to be around and talk to, and I just had so much fun just getting to know her. Like, a lot of my conversation with Andy really was not game wise. I think Cynthia is really quirky, and I kind of picked up on that from talking to her the very first time I talked with her. So I thought she was like a cool kind of quirky chick. Jess, I think, is extremely. I think if Jess and I had met each other under any other circumstances, I think we'd probably be friends. She seems kind of sarcastic. She seems like she can be a little. I don't want to say this sound bad because I'm this way. Kind of bitter towards certain things that. Not bitter. Bitter's a fucking horrible word. I would call myself antisocial, but I don't want to accuse anybody else of being antisocial. But I think she probably can embrace being hateful. And I like someone that can hate things that deserve to be hated. That's really supposed to be a good compliment. Carrie, I didn't really know you, but if the one thing I can tell from everybody had nothing good, nothing bad. Oh God, I'm fucking this up big time. Everybody had nothing bad to say about you. Everything always said such good things about you, and I can only imagine because of that you're probably a really awesome person. Becca, I don't know you too well, but I heard a lot of bad things about you going into this game, and I could say that the few times I talked to you, you kind of proved me wrong, and that was good. You weren't a scary bitch like I was maybe led to believe. Sean, I know we had our personal problems throughout the past, but anytime there was something that went down between the two of us, it started at the beginning of the game. You didn't like a comment I made, and you were man enough to let me discuss it with you and accepted my apology then. So that really means a lot to me. Dean, I really don't know you, to be honest with you. I didn't even talk to you once, except for when you were trying to get us to vote out Becca, and I'm not sure if that was strategic or not. You look like Simba. Donna, once again, you just seemed like one of these people in the game that were really nice to a lot of people, and no one had anything bad to say about you. And I didn't converse a lot with you, but you did. When I did, you were nice and cordial. And I think you just. I think you're probably just one of these people that don't have the ability to be an asshole like me. And that's a good thing. So there's my things about the jury. And there was one more question now that I've rambled on, and this is almost 6 minutes. I wanted it to be like 3. If there could be any other 2 people besides you in the game, the 2 people that are in the final 2, who would it be? Hands down, easy choice, Andy and Drew. Should be the final 2 if it wasn't me and Josh. And that's my answers. So you guys have a good night. Oh, God, I got fucking chocolate. Oh, my fucking... Fail. Just fail. I'm not even going to redo the video. This is what happens when you get, like, my life. You find yourself calling women whores who are drunk outside of a window, getting scared that they might beat you up, and then running to McDonald's with your friend to get a fucking Frosty bar or whatever that you don't even like. Please vote for me. No. Have a good night, guys. I look forward to everybody else's questions. I really do. Don't hate anybody. Swear to it.